Hello everyone, welcome back to Fresh Kitchen. In today's video, we are showing you a sunrise in a desert, and you might be wondering why show a desert? Because if you don't know, Saudi Arabia is a deserted land. So most of the tourists like to visit deserts in Saudi Arabia. So we wanted to give you also a view of how beautiful a desert can be. So in this video, you're going to experience the beautiful desert that we will be exploring. So let's go! While we were walking on the sand dunes, we saw people riding their cars on the sand dunes. They were actually going back to their houses because they spent their whole night in this desert, and now they're leaving in the early morning to go to their houses after praying Fajr prayer. It is pretty natural for Arab people to spend their night in the deserts because it's somehow, I think, their tradition. I don't know, but it's pretty cool because I like the way they spend their time and just sit in this desert and enjoy their time. What do you think? Would you like to spend your night in a desert and return back to your home in the early morning? As you can see, we have finally reached on top of the sand dune, and as you can see, people are starting to drive their cars and go back to their homes. As you can see, we tried to hold the sand with our own hands, but it was very slippery because it was very silky, but it was also very cold, which surprised me because sand in a desert is supposed to be hot and dry, right? But the sand in the desert at night becomes cold, and in the morning, in the when the sun appears totally, it becomes very hot. So right now it's the sunrise, so it's a little bit cold, which was a very good experience to hold a silky and cold sand. I just can't describe the words how the sand felt. You can see there are big and small rocks here, so whenever you're walking on the sand dunes, always watch your step wherever you're going because you might trip over the rock on the sand dune. So always watch your step whenever you're walking on the sand dunes. Here's the view of the sun fully risen up. As you can see, the sand is a dark orange color, so it's a very appealing color whenever I see these dark colors of sands. And as you can see, right now we're driving our way on a very flat sand dune. This is a way for the cars to drive their way back down from the sand dunes. See, we're retrieving back to our home. It was a very short visit, but we just wanted to see the sunrise in the desert. When we were leaving our house to see this desert, it was about 4:20, and now we're leaving this desert to go back to our home. It is about 5:30. If you go outside the city of Saudi Arabia, approximately 50 km in radius, you will find sand dunes. we saw these little houses, and these little houses belong to the people who live outside of Riyadh. We also saw camels that were being kept in this fence. Basically, if you don't know, camels are actually traditional animals for Saudi people because they remain as a symbol of celebration of the traditional nomadic lifestyle of Bedouin Arabs. So they sometimes also use them for exporting things or carrying things nowadays, but also they use for sacrificing nowadays for Eid al-Adha. Camels were very kind and generous animals. They did not mean any harm to us. They were just having their breakfast in the morning, and they were white in color, and it was very nice to see them on the way when we were going. This is also called a countryside. I just love coming to countrysides because it's so peaceful and quiet rather than city. The morning in the city is very busy and quiet, which I don't like. So if you love countrysides, peace and quiet, you can come to deserts also. And here are some preview pictures of the sunset in the desert. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, like, and put the notification bell on so you get notified whenever For Education posts a new video. I love you guys. Stay blessed and bye bye.